The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks will go against the clock, and the driver with the fastest time will take home the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Sacramento, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Kicking things off, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Fastest time of the weekend. 9.567 for Cody Saucier in Dragon. Take a look. That super glue glued to the action replay. Slow and steady the entire time. What an amazing way to start the JCB Racing competition. Continuing on with our next competitor, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. .288 for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. A nice improvement from his time yesterday. Once again, the time for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, a 10.288. Approaching the line, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. .388 for Brianna Mahan, a Scooby-Doo. Solid race pass. Lost a little time just at the final turn. Super glue glued to the action replay up there on the video board. Comes around the turn cone seamlessly right there. That slight pause is what caused her a few extra moments. Time to beat remains Cody Saucier in Dragon, 9.576. Continuing on with our next competitor, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. .544, 10.544. Bit of a struggle going up the ramp, but still a respectable time on the video board, 10.544. Friendly reminder, the first driver out the gate still holds on to the top spot. Again, Cody Saucier, Dragon, 9.567. That is the fastest time of the weekend. Moving on in the JCB racing competition, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. .634. 8.634. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger super glue, glued to the action replay. Unbelievable. 9.567 is now the second fastest time to now Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. 8.634. Approaching the line, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. A 6.4 for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Solid start right out the gate, but where she lost it was at the very end. She overshot the final turn, which cost her a few crucial seconds to get back in line with the ramp to cross the finish line. Moving on to our next competitor, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. .472 for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. We're seeing a similar pattern now kind of play out. That last turn is tripping up a few of the drivers and costing them some crucial time. Super glue glued to the action replay right there. Nice clean pass around the turn cone. He hits the brake a little bit, tries to get that control, and up the ramp. A little bit of a struggle there. Again, a time of 11.472. Last but not least, here in the JCB racing competition, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Tough break for Berto Trevino, got stuck around that turn cone. Final time up there on the video board, a 16 for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He did get a 5-second penalty right there by the turn cone for hitting it. So you can see that BKT tire pushed it out of bounds, and that constitutes a 5-second penalty for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. That means the winner of the JCB racing competition with an amazing time of 8.634, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. a personal best for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Again, 8.634, breaking his own time of a 9.850, which up until today was his personal best.
Yeah, I mean, you had an incredible 10-second run yesterday. You managed to shave another 1.5 seconds off that today. How'd you do that?
You know, I was sitting in the back and I was watching the other trucks go. I saw Devin Winfield. He hiked up a little bit in the corner. I said, uh-oh, we're about to have a problem. As soon as the truck hiked up, I said, you know what? We're in it to win it. So I skunned that sucker back and we got the win, baby.
In it to win it, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger.
An impressive way to kick off this afternoon's event. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, his personal best and one of the fastest times that I think we've seen here at Monster Jam in the JCB racing competition. With that, he now has 8 points up there, hitting that turn cone. Love that. He now has 8 points in pursuit of the BKT overall event championship win. Second place went to Dragons Cody Saucier, so he now has 7 points. And then Earthshaker's Corey Rummel had 6 points. So that's rounding out the top 3 on the leaderboard going into the second competition of this afternoon's event. And that is going to be our 2-wheel skills challenge. So each driver is going to have 2 attempts to showcase their best tricks on 2 BKT tires. But over the last couple of weeks, these drivers have been kicking it into high gear and showing some of these skills on just 1 BKT tire. So we're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, moonwalks, so much more, combination moves. And don't worry, I'll call them out in real time. So if you've never seen a Monster Jam event before and you don't know what these moves are, I'm going to help you out because you guys are going to be the official judges for this phase of the competition. We're going to get to that, though, in just a few moments. Taylor, I think you're standing by in the stands right now, which means we're ready to have some fun.
You know it, Christina. I got Mateo and Liam here, and they're super excited. They said it's their 3rd time here at Monster Jam. And look, they've even got a mini jams, Christina. Well, hey, since clearly you know a little bit about Monster Jam, I want to test your skills, your perception skills, as we go into the 2-wheel skills challenge. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You said yeah. You don't even know what you're playing yet. It's okay. I'm going to tell you. So we're going to play Monster Jam's Name That Monster Jam Truck. All right? Uh-oh. Does that make you nervous? Yes. No. Don't be nervous. It's going to be good. I promise. I think you got a good eye. I'm going to give you some clues, okay? And if you can guess which truck I'm talking about before it appears on the screen, I'm going to give you a prize. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take it up to the video board, everyone. This Monster Jam truck was created by Dennis Anderson. This Monster Jam truck is also known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This Monster Jam truck is driven by Weston Anderson. If you think you know it, Sacramento, shout it out. Oh, you know it too? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Gravedigger! It is Gravedigger indeed, yes. Look at that. See, I told you had nothing to worry about. Oh, doing a little victory dance. All right. Well, we were talking about it a little earlier. He was saying how cool it would have been to make it to the pit party and meet the drivers, but they didn't make it to the pit party today. So your prize that you're going to get today, I'm going to send you downstairs after the event to the VIP meet and greet with all of our drivers. There you go. Yep, the rest of the friends in the seats are like, what? Everyone make some noise for Mateo and Liam. And if you fans would like to also go to the meet and greet, look up at the video board and scan that QR code right there. You have the option to purchase tickets until halftime. Again, until halftime. Scan that QR code, save it for later. You can finish it now or before halftime. See you there.
Huge congratulations to all of those young fans now going to our VIP meet and greet. I love the energy that we have right now in the Golden One Center, and we're going to keep it going with the two-wheel skills challenge. Remember, this is going to be your first opportunity, guys, to score using judgeszone.com. So I do encourage you, now is the time, take out your smartphones, okay? Because you're going to play a huge role in the outcome of the next 3 competitions. And Taylor, I know you're running around still, but I'm going to kick it back over to you because I want you to just explain and remind everybody what they need to do at judgeszone.com.
All right, fans, go ahead and, like Christina said, take out your phones. And in just a moment, a QR code is going to come up on the video board. You can scan it or go directly to judgeszone.com in a new web browser. Once you get there, it's going to ask you for the city code, which is SAC. You'll type it in and press submit, and then that's where the fun comes in. You get to score our drivers. All you have to do is slide the BKT tire up or down, landing on the score you think they each deserve. You'll press submit once more, and then when the 20-second clock has run out, we will learn what the score for that driver would be, all right? So again, you've got 20 seconds to cast those scores at judgeszone.com. And remember, our drivers are counting on you folks to score them fairly and accurately. Now, as we get into it, I gotta know, Sacramento, are you ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Kicking things off from Fullerton, California, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Take a look at the video board. That is a live shot of her right now in that Monster Jam truck. So you are seeing everything in real time. It looks like she might be going for what we call a reverse popper off the double log stack. She's going to kick it into reverse onto the back 2 BKT tires, making sure that Megalodon is lined up perfectly. Was in fact a reverse popper. Kicks it in reverse, pops it on the back 2 BKT tires.
Let's hear it for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Slow and steady with a big payoff in the end. And now it's time for you fans to work your magic. It's time to cast your scores at judgeszone.com. You can scan that QR code.
Yeah, Taylor, she was super meticulous with how she lined up both of those. So we saw a reverse popper and then a traditional popper on the front 2 BKT tires up there on the super glue, glued to the action replay. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Scores are coming in now up on the video board for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. 8.217, really solid start to the two-wheel skills challenge. So that is going to be the score to beat in this phase of the competition. Continuing on with our next competitor from Corpus Christi, Texas, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Nice controlled popper for the first attempt. Found the balancing point, walks it forward, walks it back off of the double lock stack. One attempt down, one to go.
Sacramento, let me hear you bark and make some noise for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. There he is. He's barking. You can tell he's feeling good about that run. But what about you fans? This is your time to shine. Cast those scores at judgeszone.com. Remember, the city code is still SAC.
Super glued to the action replay. Two solid poppers from Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. Remember, score to beat Megalodon, 8.217. The score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 7.779. So that's going to put him currently in second place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Coming up next, from Cadillac, Michigan, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. In the stoppie, picks it in reverse. Oh! Can he save it? No dice.
Put your hands together for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. So close. But pretty cool, no less. But it's up to you fans and what you think. So scan that QR code. You got about 5 seconds left to lock in your scores.
Super glued to the action replay. First attempt was that popper. It was a little out of control, but then he found some finesse in the second attempt. Goes into the stoppie, kicks it into reverse, into what we call a moonwalk, up the ramp. Lines it up, brings it back forward, and this is right there, the balance. And for a second, I thought he might have been able to save it and go into a forward somersault, but impressive and fun to watch nonetheless. Let's see what you guys thought. Megalodon 8.217, 8.009 for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Hanging out here in the stands, and we are getting ready to play a game. All right, we got some Monster Jam trivia coming up in just a moment. But first, I want you to tell everybody, is this your first time here at Monster Jam?
No.
No?
Actually, for a long time, my grandpa bring me so far times, and yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, do we have any other returnees here at Monster Jam? Anyone here for the second time, third time, fourth time? Look at that, you're not alone. All right, we're gonna play some Monster Jam trivia. Let's take it up to the video board.
Hey Monster Jam fans, it's Devin Whitfield, driver for Monster Raptor, and it's time for Monster Jam trivia. The Monster Jam truck weighs about 12,000 pounds. The same weight as what? A, goldfish. B, pickup truck. C, an outboat. D, a cruise ship. You know the answer? Shout it out.
All right, take a look. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I don't think it's a goldfish. So which one do you think the answer is?
C.
He says C. Devin, what's the answer? Great job. It is C. A 12,000-pound monster truck is close to the pounds of an elephant. Well, you're going to go home with your own Monster Jam truck. This one isn't 12,000 pounds, though. Dragging a Truck Plus toy. Everyone make some noise if you're ready for more two-wheel skills.
And jumping back into things right now with the driver from Las Vegas, Nevada, you got Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Great control with that popper. He opted for a different side of the elevated obstacle to go into the popper. Takes it to the edge of the ramp. And he does have one more attempt remaining. Come on, Monster Jam fans. You can see him right there up on the video board. I think he needs a little bit more encouragement. Steering wheel is off and out the window. Balancing a 12,000 and it's on the ground. Balancing a 12,000 Monster Jam truck without a steering wheel. Complete vertical positioning, control. Is he? Oh, I thought he was going to slide down the ramp. I was going to say, wow.
Put those hands together for Devin Winfield's Velociraptor. Take out those phones, judgeszone.com, so you can lock in your scores. You can see the baby Velociraptor there on the truck. Show him some love. How'd you feel about that, Sacramento?
Impressive stuff, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. He showcases a lot of control, a lot of finesse, and then the creativity, of course, with that steering wheel being thrown out the window. Let's see how that translates to scores. Score to beat 8.217, which is Megalodon. The score for Velociraptor is 0. New leader, new score to beat, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Coming up next, from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Shifts it to one BKT tire before setting it back down on all fours for that first attempt.
Let's hear it for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Pretty cool stuff yet again. There he is, show him some love. And show him what you really thought at judgeszone.com. You got 5 seconds left.
Hood comes off, shifting from one BKT tire to the other. Great control, finesse, flair. Let's see how that translates. Score to beat Velociraptor, 9.340. The score for Gravedigger is 9.415. New leader, new score to beat. Impressive stuff here in the two-wheel skills challenge. With that, he has now taken over the top spot from Devin Winfield and Velociraptor, who earned a 9.340. Gravedigger now at the top with a 9.415. Continuing on from Lafayette, Louisiana, Cody Saucier, Dragon. A nice wheelie up the ramp through the pod. The first one we've seen so far in the two-wheel skills challenge for the first attempt from Cody Saucier in Dragon.
for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Let's hear it one more time, Sacramento. It's time to lock in your scores there at judgeszone.com. Got about 5 seconds.
Both hits are two things we have not seen in the two-wheel skills challenge, and that was that wheelie on the back two BKT tires, and of course the sky wheelie that we witnessed for the second attempt. Scores are locked in. Let's focus our attention up there on the video board. A 7.567. That's going to put him in 6th place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Two more competitors to go in this phase of the competition. Remember, score to beat 9.415 Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Continuing on from North Jackson, Ohio, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Goes into the stoppie for the first attempt. One more attempt to go for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker.
Make some noise for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. And scoring is now open for all of you fans. You can scan the QR code there. I see a few folks over here in, hey, there's Corey, make some noise. I see a few of you fans over here with your phones out at judgeszone.com, but we need everyone in here to cast their scores.
Scores are locked in. Up there on the video board right now, Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, 7.125. So that's going to put him currently in the 7th place position in the two-wheel skills challenge. One more competitor to go. She hails from Sullivan, Illinois. It is Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Nice control with that popper for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. She does have one attempt remaining for our last competitor in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo sniffing for Scooby snacks up there on top of the pod. It's time for you fans to cast your scores. Judgeszone.com, 5 seconds left.
Two nice poppers, courtesy of Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Super glue, glued to the action replay up there on the video board for your enjoyment. As Taylor said, you gotta get those scores locked in at Judgeszone.com. Let's focus our attention up there on the video board. We got the hair flip and everything. Let's see what you guys thought. 8.3 is 6.4. Really great score. Third place for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. But that means the winner of the two-wheel skills challenge is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Adding another 8 points to his total score in pursuit of the BKT overall event championship win. A clean sweep of the first half. Can he keep the momentum going?
Weston, 2 for 2 so far this afternoon. First half down, second half to go. How good does that feel?
Man, it feels great. You know, it kind of comes with a cost, though. Whenever we get those big trucks up on one tire, those axle shafts don't like it. They're only about this big around, and we just broke one. We don't know if it's an outer axle shaft or an inner axle shaft. We had it tore all the way down to the spindle whenever I came out here. Hopefully it's going back together whenever we get back there.
Well, you have one of the best crew chiefs in the biz in Chandler West. I have some confidence. Will we see you back here for donuts?
Absolutely, man. You know, we're going to come out here. Hopefully we get the truck back. It's not too hard of a feat back there, but there's always troubles that can come along the way. We're going to overcome them. We're going to get that truck back out here on the track, and I'm going to run it into the ground for these fans.
When Weston says it, I believe it. You should too, Sacramento. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger.
Let me see this. No, Sacramento, y'all can get way rowdier than that. I want to hear you guys make some noise!
Keep that energy going, Monster Jam fans, for the second half of Monster Jam. Now is your break, though, so now is the perfect time to recharge a little bit. Maybe stop off at a merchandise stand. I mentioned this earlier, but by sections 101 and 102, we have our driver's license station where you guys can actually get your very own Monster Jam driver's license. We have our green screen photo booth where you can jump in a real Monster Jam chassis, and then you guys get to decide which truck you want to go home in. So maybe you're feeling bad to the bone, just like Weston Anderson and Gravedigger in there, and you can go home in Gravedigger. We also have our merchandise stands. So lots of options for you guys to enjoy during halftime. And when you guys come back, the stars of Freestyle Motocross are going to take to the track and take to the skies. It's going to be absolutely incredible. But for those of you who like to stay in your seats during halftime, I do encourage you to take a look at the video board. We have some very special VIP fan messages.
The stars of Freestyle Motocross are now on the track, and they're going to take to the skies and do some really cool things in just a moment. But we have a rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you scream, the higher they fly. So we're going to test this out. When I count to 3, I need you to scream. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Please welcome Taylor Elliott, Billy Wilson, Dean Pace, and Sharon LaRue. Monster Jam fan, these are our freestyle motocross riders, and they got a show for you today. They're going to be jumping here in this first round to catch some big air. And of course, we need your help, Sacramento. You heard the rules. The louder you scream, the higher they fly. That's pretty good, Sacramento. But before these guys hit the best trick competition, we're going to need to show them some love. So on the count of 3, let's make some noise. 1, 2, 3. Monster Jam fans, it is now time for what we call the best trick competition. These riders behind me will put on their best move for you, and it's up to you, Sacramento, to score them at judgeszone.com. Again, just like you've been doing on all the Monster Trucks and Monster Jam drivers here this afternoon, judgeszone.com. You'll have 20 seconds when that screen goes red to give them their score. Now, Sacramento, who's ready for the FMX Best Trick Competition?
Kicking things off from Marietta, California, it's Taylor Eddins. Taylor's been rocking and rolling with us here at Monster Jam for the last 2 seasons. Last season he spent some time on the East Coast, but this year he is with us on Arena Championship Series West, and he's going to be setting the bar for his fellow competitors in the FMX Best Trick Competition. So let's see what he has in store, Sacramento.
If you like that trick, store now at judgeszone.com. Judgeszone.com. 20 seconds on the clock, code SAC.
Kicking things off with what we call a rock solid. So that super glue glued to the action replay. To break it down, he grabs onto the seat in a Superman-like position. So his body's in a horizontal plane, and then he lets go of the seat, grabs it again. Cool stuff. Let's see how that translates to scores. 8.067. So that's going to be the score to beat in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Continuing on from the Phoenix, Arizona, it's Billy Wilson. Billy, impressive career riding. Have taken him nationally and internationally, especially with us here at Monster Jam. He's gone to places like Dubai, Puerto Rico, Mexico City. So we are thrilled to have him this season on Arena Championship Series West. We saw what Taylor Eddins had in store. Let's see what Billy Wilson can do.
Score now, Sacramento, judgeszone.com. 20 seconds on the clock to get those scores in. Use that code SAC.
A smooth and effortless backflip right there, textbook. Super glue glue to the action replay. Your reminder as you guys are comparing. Score to beat 8.067 for Taylor Eddins. The score for Billy Wilson is 8.294. New leader, new score to beat. Coming up next from Paso Robles, California, it's Dean Pate. Dean is one of our veteran riders here at Monster Jam. You know, I mentioned that our riders not only compete with us nationally, but internationally as well. And Gene has been to places, you know, such as Australia, Glasgow, Scotland. He's been to places in the Middle East. And again, he is now joining us on Arena Championship Series West. Excited to compete for the final time this weekend here in Sacramento.
If you like what Dean did, score now at judgeszone.com. Use that code SAC.
A backflip variation. So we just saw a backflip from Billy Wilson. That is a more traditional one. This one had a variation on it. As he was going upside down, he kind of moved those legs almost like the Running Man as he was upside down. Score to beat 8.294. And again, that was from Billy Wilson. The score for Dean Pate is 9. 9.369. New leader, new score to beat. Now, can he hold on to it and ultimately walk away with the win? We are going to have to wait and see because we have one more competitor left. From Phoenix, Arizona, I'm talking about Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue is one of our longest tenured riders here at Monster Jam. He started his professional career back in 2006. He's been with Monster Jam about 9 seasons now. And again, he's one of our very respected veterans, traveling all over the world, doing what he loves. And on top of it all, Sacramento, he is an amazing 10-year cancer survivor. So give it up for him.
Score them now at judgeitzone.com. 20 seconds on the clock. Don't forget to punch in that code SAC.
Huge tail whip. Take a look. Super glue. Go to the action replay. He actually drops out the right leg as he is going from side to side. All right, it comes down to this. Score to beat 9.369, which is Dean Pate. The score for Jared LaRue is 9.140. Second place for Jared LaRue, but that means the winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition from Paso Robles, California, Dean Pate.
All right, Sacramento, you know we're not quite done yet. No, it is time for our FMX Grand Finale. Our talented FMX riders are going to line up in what's known as a train formation, and they're going to be hitting that jump in sequence, one right after the next. And of course, the rules stay the same. The louder you scream, the higher they fly. That was pretty good, Sacramento. They're going to go through again. But to get more air, we need you to get loud. So on your feet for our freestyle motocross riders, and make some noise. Sacramento, are you having fun? I see a lot of applause. I see a lot of standing. I see a lot of excitement. That means we're going to go around one last time to show you the love. And of course, we're going to need to give them a little applause. So I'll be counting 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Give it up for our FMX riders, Taylor Edens, Billy Wilson, Dean Pate, and Jared LaRue. With our winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition, Dean Pate. Dean, one of the best weeks of your life. Not only have you won Best Trick here in Sacramento, but you are a new dad. Congratulations on that. Let's hear it for him. Now, that was an awesome trick right there. What do you call that? How did you come up with it? Everything.
That there is called the backflip Indian air. You put yourself in that backflip position, and then you jump off to the side of your bike, and you get that kicking motion going on. Honestly, that one felt great. What'd you guys think, Sacramento?
I think they like it very much. Now, you're a new dad. We have a lot of moms and dads in the crowd today with little ones. Tell them how they can get started in riding FMX like you.
Man, honestly, if you want to be out here or any dream you want to do, it just takes lots of hard work, practice, and dedication. Never give up with what you're doing, and stay focused and keep dreaming, and it'll come true.
Great advice from a champion, Dean Pate, winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition.
ready to kick things off in Monster Jam Donuts. Here to shake things up, Corey Rummel, Earth Shaker. Give it up for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for our first competitor in the Monster Jam Donut competition. Really solid start. Those were arguably Corey's best donuts of the weekend based on speed, consistency. The number of revolutions clocked in at about 6.5. Goes right into it without hesitation. Really, really great start. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. 8.107 for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. Score to beat in Monster Jam Donuts. Coming up next, put those puppy paws together for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Make some noise for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. You see, he's got that steering wheel in hand, so he was hands-free during those revolutions. Keep that in mind as you cast your scores at judgeszone.com.
Really great, nice revolutions there. About 5.5 up there on the Super Glue to the Action replay for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Score to beat right now, 8.107 Earthshaker. The score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 8.201. New leader, new score to beat. Nice start to our donut competition. Both members on the track right now representing Team Throttle Monster. Ready to make some waves, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Let's hear it for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Put those Megalodon jaws up and show her some love. Let's make a sea of Megalodon jaws. And then we got to lock in our scores at judgeszone.com.
Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Some nice revolutions. You actually saw those BKT tires starting to come off of the track. She was able to achieve a lot of great speed during those Monster Jam Donuts. Let's see how that all translates into scores, though. Score to beat, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, 8.201. The score for Megalodon is 8.987. New leader, new score to beat. He's here to attack the track. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. And scoring is open for Jurassic Attack. Sacramento, if you're just making your way back to your seats, come on in and join in the fun. You can still score for about 5 more seconds.
A little bit of drifting during those Monster Jam donuts. He was trying to find the sweet spot in the dirt. On that second revolution, he started drifting ever so slightly. Scores are officially locked in, so let's look at the video board. 7.315, so that's going to put him currently in 4th place in the Monster Jam donut competition. 4 competitors down, 4 to go. I do want to note, Ashley Sanford so far has had the fastest donut. She has not had as many revolutions as her previous competitors. However, the speed was there, and that allowed her to get the win, or the lead, rather, excuse me, up there on the video board. We're ready to unleash the dragon, Cody Saucier.
Dragon, giving us a super speedy cyclone. It's time to score. It's time to score. Take a look at that perfect circle on the track. Give you a little bit of insight of how much control he exhibited there when you cast your scores.
About 5.5 solid revolutions with great speed. Those BKT tires coming off of the track on the super glue to the action replay. Score to beat is Megalodon with an 8.987. The score for Dragon is 8.628. Second place. I heard a lot of oohs on that one. Remember, Sacramento, you got all the power here. You got it right in the palm of your hands. So make sure that you're scoring accurately and fairly based on the criteria. It's up there on the video board right now. A quick reminder of what goes in to the Monster Jam donuts. Coming up next, she's searching for Scooby Snacks, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. And it's time to lock in your scores. You know where to go. That's judgeszone.com. City code is still SLC, SAC.
Nice speed with those Monster Jam donuts. The circle was starting to form at the very, very end. The final revolution, there was slight, ever so slight drifting, but overall really solid donut presentation. Score to beat, reminder right now, is Megalodon an 8.987. The score for Scooby-Doo is 8.788. Second place, Ashley Sanford and Megalodon holding on to that top spot currently with only 2 more competitors to go. 8 points are on the line right now. He is back in action. The driver bad to the bone, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
hear for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. That steering wheel was out of the window during those revolutions. You can see he's gesturing with his hand. He was going and going and going. And now it's up to you fans. Was that better? Was that enough to take over that top spot on the BKT overall event leaderboard?
Scores are locked in, so we're going to find out. Score to beat Megalodon, 8.987. The score for Gravedigger is 8.875. Second place, Ashley Sanford once again holding on to the top spot with only one more competitor remaining. Down there on the track right now, looking for a dino-rific donut, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Let's hear for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Definitely some of the fastest donuts we have seen in this competition today. Literally ended up on 2 BKT tires. I don't think I need to tell you to keep that in mind when you lock in those scores.
It's coming up right here on the Super Glue Glue to the Action replay. The freeze that happened right there. Side BKT tires freezes it, puts it back down. Score to beat Megalodon, 8.987. The score for Velociraptor is 9.356. The winner of Monster Jam Donuts, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Starting the second half of Monster Jam really strong with those incredible donuts. Great speed, goes into the freeze, and then puts it back down on all 4 BKT tires. We're gonna hear from our winner right now, standing by with Alex making his way up to the pod. Really great stuff, guys. Take it away, Alex.
Devin, that dino is king of donuts in Sacramento. You did it again.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it, Sacramento. You guys having fun at Monster Jam?
Now, donuts can be a part of freestyle, obviously. So can all the nose wheelies, sky wheelies. You thinking of a combination here coming up?
Absolutely, man. Freestyle is all about doing whatever you want, but I think it's about a combo, putting everything you guys have already seen together and timesing it by 4. So, you know what? The louder you guys are getting right now, the more you guys are out of your seats, the more this guy's gonna go crazy and everyone out back's gonna go crazy, including this beautiful blue dinosaur. You guys ready for Monster Jam Freestyle?
You heard the man, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Another great win for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. With that donut win, the leaderboard has now changed. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger now up at the top still with 22 points. But the points are getting a little bit closer now with Devin Winfield in Velociraptor with 19, and then Brianna Mahan as Scooby-Doo with 16 going into the final competition. Final competition, as we said, is going to be Monster Jam Freestyle. These drivers are going to lay it all out there on the track with 75 seconds on the clock for their freestyle run. Really important stuff, though, in order to in order to qualify for a score, they must complete at least 15 seconds of the freestyle. We're looking for the use of the ramps, creativity, those technical moves, those combination moves, and of course, the wow factor. It's all going to come down to Monster Jam Freestyle.
here with my new friend, Dylan. Dylan, wave hi to everyone. Awesome. And you can see she actually picked up her green screen portrait over there on the concourse, and she's riding in Megalodon. What made you choose Megalodon?
Well, I like sharks.
Oh my goodness, I like sharks too. There's a lot of people that like sharks in here, might I add. Well, Dylan, it's finally time. We're gonna play a game, you and I. Do you like games?
Yeah, I like games.
I like games too. And we've got Dad here in the back. He's gonna be holding it down. We'll call you the crew chief of Team Dylan. Miguel, are you having a good time tonight or today?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Good to hear, because you are going to be put to the test right now. We're going to do the Monster Jam head-to-head showdown. All right? I'll give you 15 seconds. All right? And between the two of you, you have to name as many ice cream flavors as you can, okay? Do you know a little bit about ice cream, Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's thinking about it. She's like, I'm more of a frozen yogurt girl, but all right. Here we go, okay? We're going to put 15 seconds up on the clock. All right. Here, let me have you turn this way a little bit towards me. Yep, that works. Perfect. Here we go. And Sacramento, if they need some help, shout out some ice cream flavors, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Chocolate, vanilla, cookies and cream, bubble gum, rainbow sherbet, mint chocolate chips, strawberry, coffee, peanut butter, Butterfinger chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip, raspberry.
And that's time! Make some noise for Miguel. Miguel, I just want to let you know that this might be a new high score for the entire season here on Arena Championship Series West. So kudos to you. I guess it's time to find out what driver you're going up against and if they can beat you. Let's look up at the video board.
Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, Neapolitan, mint chocolate chip, cookie dough, fudge, chocolate, vanilla with sprinkles on it.
Oh! Dylan! Daddy won for you. What do you think about that?
Good.
Good. Good indeed. Well, hey, you and your family are going to go home with a prize from all of us here at Monster Jam. It's the Monster Jam Truck and Pals play set. There you go. I know you got to have a new hand so that you can hold all your goodies.
That's yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Clap it up one more time for Dylan and Miguel. Thank you. I'll give you feedback. All right, now it's time for each of you Monster Jam fans to kick off our Monster Jam Freestyle competition. So, take out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. Follow the beat. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's make some noise, Sacramento, for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. And it is time to score. Scan that QR code just like you've done here at the event all day. You got 5 seconds left.
Super glue to the action. Replay that nice stoppie in the freestyle around the 45-second marker. We did see some nice air, some solid control throughout that freestyle run. Scores are officially locked in for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. Focus your attention up there on the video board. A 6.863, so that's going to be the score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. Making his way out of the tunnel, representing Team Throttle Monster, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Sacramento, let's hear it for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Hopping off the pod, finishing with some extra flair for all of you fans here in Sacramento. So how are you going to score that?
Yeah, Taylor, that was a really smooth finish just now. He went into the popper and just continuously rolled forward down the ramp like it was nothing. Super glue to the action. Replay up there. You got some big air, some nice sky wheelies. Score to beat is Earthshaker, a 6.863. The score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 8.227. New leader, new score to beat. Come on, Sacramento. I want to hear you bark for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Coming down the tunnel here in his second season of Monster Jam, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. You can scan the QR code. It's not too late to join in, but the scoring is now open. You've got 5 seconds left.
A fierce freestyle courtesy of Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Super glue to the action replay up there with some nice air throughout that. He did take full advantage of every single obstacle out there on the track built in to what we call our pod. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. Coming in on the video board right now for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. .4, got a new leader, new score to beat. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor has moved up to the top of the leaderboard in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Coming up next, we call her the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. She's slowing down, lining up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. With 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo! Unbelievable finish. Took on that Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp in the last 7 seconds. What do you fans think? Let's find out at judgeszone.com.
Well, we know she's the Princess of Carnage, and she proves it here. How she earned that name. Morgan and Morgan backflip over rotation, turned into a corkscrew, but man, was it entertaining to watch. The momentum and the height right there. Score to beat Velociraptor 8.4. The score for Scooby-Doo is 9.403. The new leader of the freestyle competition is the Princess of Carnage herself, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
All right, folks, we're going to play a game, but this time we're going to play it all together. Everyone here in the Golden One Center, you are up next. We're going to play the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. We're going to have 3 Monster Jam helmets on the video board with 1 trophy hiding underneath it. Let's take it on up. You'll see it in just a moment. When those helmets drop, it's up to you fans to keep your eye on the helmet holding the trophy. All right. Are you ready, Sacramento? Sacramento, are you ready? That's more like it. On the count of 3, say drop those helmets. 1, 2, 3. All right. Shuffling. Oh no. I think I might have lost it already. I always do. Okay. All right, I see some fingers up. I see a lot of different fingers. Ah! My astigmatism's failing me. Okay, let's try this again. Make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 1. All right, make some noise if it's number 2 for you. And make some noise if it's under 3. Oh, not a lot of noise. Let's find out and lift those helmets. Not under 1. Awesome. What's next? And it's not under number 3. So that means all of you that said 2 got it correct. Make some noise, everyone. And make some noise if you're ready for more freestyle.
Here in his rookie season, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. It's time to lock in those scores. Let us know what you really thought at judgeszone.com. There he is. Show him some love, Sacktown.
Taylor, I think that was the most variety that we've seen so far in the freestyle competition. He was on the back 2 BKT tires. We saw sky wheelies. We saw wheelies across the pod. We saw nose wheelies, walking it forward. Really nice control, finesse, pops. I think, again, that was just the most variety that we've seen so far. Scooby-Doo is the score to beat, 9.403. Let's see the score for Jurassic Attack. 7.962. 4th place currently in Monster Jam Freestyle for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Coming up next, a former Rising Star of the Year, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Cody Saucier Dragon. You guys know what to do. You've been doing an awesome job all event long. I've been looking over at the crowd, especially in my section by 102. Everybody has those phones out at judgeszone.com. It's a great job, everyone. Cody Saucier Dragon, make sure you're sliding the BKT tire up or down. Let's lock in those scores. Super glue glued to the action replay up there right now. Some nice moments. We did see some nice air throughout. Wheelies throughout. At one point, he did shift to one BKT tire for one of the wheelies on the pod. Scores are locked in up on the video board right now for Cody Saucier and Dragon. A 7.470, so that's going to have him currently in the 5th place position in Monster Jam Freestyle. We have 2 more competitors remaining in the freestyle competition. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo with that Morgan & Morgan backflip, holding on to the top spot currently, that 9.403. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, 8.4. And rounding out top 3, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
I'm here with Kenny, a very special Monster Jam fan, and she's going to help us introduce our next Monster Jam driver for freestyle.
Now it's time for Megalodon.
Make some noise! Sacktown, put those fins together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. That shark was not playing around, taking advantage of that entire track. Wow. What do you fans think? It's all up to you now. Go ahead and lock it in at judgeszone.com.
You can actually see the craters in the center of the pod right now. Both of those sky wheelies, she sticks the landing on the back of that truck, back of that Monster Jam truck, and walks it forward with such ease, such finesse. Super glue to the action replay right there. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. 8.755. Good enough to put her currently in the 2nd place position in the freestyle competition, second only to Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo, who has that 9.403. Leaderboard is up there right now. Final reminder before we go into our last competitor in the freestyle competition. Those bells only mean one thing. Who's ready for Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Let him hear you, Sacktown. Big air, crazy cool saves, wow moments, all the things we want in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. And you can see from the smile on Weston's face, he is enjoying that run. So what did you fans think?
Yeah, Taylor, right there, a sidewall save on the center of the pod. Amazing stuff. Weston Anderson, Gravedigger score to beat. Scooby-Doo, 9.403. The score for Gravedigger is 9.284, second place in Monster Jam Freestyle, but that means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Is that enough, though, to take the BKT Overall Event Championship win? We're going to add up all of the scores right now. 8 in the JCB Racing Competition, 8 in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, 6 in the Donut Competition, 7 in the Freestyle Competition, for a total of 29 points. Your overall event champion is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Weston, I believe that belongs to you. That is the overall event championship. Congratulations.
Man, it feels good. You know, Devin, he got the best of us twice yesterday. I said, hey, buddy, we're putting her in overdrive today. We're going to whoop that Velociraptor butt, and we did just that, baby.
Talk about how important, too, it is for this guy to win, too. You guys swapped out an axle in the middle of the competition. Got it done to win the championship.
Well, you know, that axle shaft turned into a third member real quick, so we actually had the whole front end of Gravedigger tore down, and it's because of these guys in the back. These guys and gals that work on these trucks, man, they're the real heroes behind the scenes. I spin the steering wheel, they turn the wrenches, man. They got this truck back out here, and they got us the win today.
Anything more you'd like to say?
Hey, if we got some old fans in here, they're going to love this one. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for every nut and bolt on my truck and every shingle on my roof. That was Monster Jam!
Scooby-Dooby-Doo likes some freestyle too. Brianna, that was awesome.
Yeah, you know what? That's not how we like to end a backflip run, but you know what? It looked like you guys loved it, so let me hear you!
I think any attempt is definitely well appreciated, so congratulations, Brianna Mahan, winner of the Monster Jam Freestyle Competition.
Congratulations one more time, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, your freestyle winner, and of course, the BKT overall event champion. Closing out the weekend, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Taylor, this has been a long but really awesome weekend here in Sacramento. Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts is Sacramento, you guys know how to party, and you guys know how to Monster Jam.
It's been a lot of fun here, and we hope you guys had as much fun as we did. We got Taylor Olivia down there in the pits, Alex Miniak, I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Sacramento, that was Monster Jam! Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, no, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. Yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. When I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster.